Hey, what's going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So I'm in my fish room, guys. I'm standing next to my 150-gallon turtle tank over here. This is home to my female Florida soft-shell turtle. She's huge, going on about probably 12 to 25 inches. She's big. Anyway, so if you watched the previous video, you know how much I love FUVOL. You know how much I love the FX6 canister filters, the FX4s. I vouched for them in the past. But one thing I really need to be honest about, guys, is the fact that the motors are always going out. I mean, I replaced the motor on probably every single FX4 and 6 that I have. This one went out probably after about 4 to 5 months. Tops. That is unacceptable. I could definitely find one online. Amazon have them for a little bit higher than going to FUVOL and buying them for about 86 bucks. So that's probably what I'll do. Maybe. That's a big maybe. And I say maybe because I went to my local hardware store and I bought these products that might allow me to build something that's equivalent, if not better. I say better because of the functionality of it, guys. So check it out. Right here, guys. If you look behind me, you see I have an above the tank sump right here. This side, this has actually 2 different portions of it. I built that myself. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. A few people have been asking me to make another video such as that. So here's your lucky day, guys. I'm going to do that. So with this one, it's a lot deeper, it's wider. And then I also bought these baskets. I think these are going to be the game changer for me, guys. This was bought at Lowe's. It was in the plant section. This is obviously near the pond section. So if you want to get it yourself, I'll provide the links, but it's as simple as just going to Lowe's and going to the pond section. And these are called aquatic plant baskets. This right here, I'm going to fill one of these with media, and I'm going to fill the other one with filter floss. And then I'll also will put some filter floss in between so it just can't easily just push through and miss my filter media. But I think that this will allow me to clean the filter a lot better. So when I clean these guys, it's not that hard, I'm not gonna lie. I could disconnect them and then I could just clean them in the bathtub, outside, whatever, and then reconnect them, that's it. But with me being able to just lift out the baskets, I mean, how much of a game changer would that be for you? And they fit perfect in here, right? It's perfect in here. So I'm going to basically just get a piece of board, put it across the back. I'm going to just set this up here. I will drill in a hole on each side, put my bulkheads in there, attach a pump, and then the water will come back out on this side. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. So let's get to it. Oh, before I forget, they also had these filter pads, guys. So obviously this is for a different type of system. Goes to that right there. But you know what? This was pretty cheap and it was right there. I love this polyfill. It's already cut the size. I could easily just put it all inside of there. This is the one that I'm going to put between the two, this green one. I'm going to load up one of these with the white ones and the blue one. That's it. And the other one, I'll put a bunch of lava rocks. So that's where my beneficial bacteria will colonize, on the lava rock. You could also use, I've seen people use pot scrubbers, guys. I've seen people use, of course, you can see, you know, the ceramic rings, the Biomax, things like that, of course, but that gets expensive. So we're gonna keep it basic. We probably do the lava rocks, as I have a whole bag of it. And you know, it also helps with denitrifying. So yeah, has many purposes. It's natural, it looks good, and we have it. So let's go ahead, get started on that. I'm gonna clean this out. Right now it's probably quiet in here because I have that hang on the back 110 off. Usually it's loud in here and you hear that constantly. If you do hear filters, you're hearing the 2 filters that's on the 37 gallons. We got fish going through it in the background. Anyway, so let's get to the video. Let's do this. All right, guys, so here we are with things. I've already cleaned this out, rinsed this out real good. And this is pretty much what it's going to look like, right? So I'm going to actually use these fittings right here. I'm gonna remove those. I'm gonna put those into here, and then yeah, that's what we're doing. So since all these are just dry fitted, come right on off. So the reason why this was put together is I was going to put it on to the 37 gallon right here, but changed my mind. But if I decide that in the future I still want to, I can. But I don't think I will, because I plan on moving these guys into a much larger aquarium. Even though it's just still going to be the reef tank, still want to move into a larger aquarium. And then yeah, I'll have space for them. And so yeah, then I'll have space to put a sump of some sort under the tank. Although I really like the above the tank sumps. Never have to worry about the tank the sump overflowing, which is something that's I'm always concerned about with these sumps, especially, well, I only have one sump, one real true sump, but I always have that fear. It's what if it overflows? And that's why you're supposed to make sure you have enough space in that tank, so in case of an outage and the water siphons back into your sump, it won't overflow. But so here we are. We know where the baskets are. Baskets right here. Ideally, I would want to come in through this end and then have it go that way. So I'll probably come right here. So it's forcing the water to go this way, and then I'll have it come out right there. So smaller end for me. I love having the peace of mind of having a larger hole as the outlet and a smaller hole as the inlet. So when you're doing these holes, make sure you have a couple of these hole punches. Obviously, this is how you check. Well, this is how I check. Just want to make sure that the fitting goes inside of the hole punch, because if it does, then you know that your diameter is big enough. And you don't want it too large, like I wouldn't go with this diameter for this hole, obviously, because then I have to worry about it being leaking because it's so close to the size of the washer and the portion that stops the water from going through. So easy enough. We're not going to mark anything. I've done this so many times. If you're a little nervous, you can mark it, but I'm basically going to go as high as I possibly could, which is, so it's going to be about right there. Easy enough. All right, that's the one. Immediately I'm about to go straight into the other one. So the more you do this, the easier it gets. So right here. Look how fast that went through. That's because this is a newer hole punch opposed to the other one that's a little bit older. So get you a good hole punch. I'm just gonna get all that all on the floor. I'll vacuum it up later. Sometimes these videos tend to make a mess. It's all good. Matter of fact, I need to rinse this out on the inside. I'll be right back. All right. So there we are with that. It's amazing how things will force you to kind of adapt to certain situations or evolve. because I'm telling you, if things didn't keep on happening, so make sure. But what I was saying was, if my canister filter wouldn't have gone out, I wouldn't even be making this for the turtle tank. But it happens, and you have no choice but to adapt. So just like this. Easy peasy. And I actually have some Teflon tape that I could also further use on this right here. And let me go grab that. Alright, so I found the Teflon tape. So you could either use that or you could use cement. The one thing about using the cement is that once you use it, it's a wrap. You'll never be able to get it apart. So I'm going to just go ahead and use this Teflon tape. It's going to make sure that it doesn't leak. Just like that. It's good to go. I have this other connection I'm going to use. Basically, this is where I'm going to put the tubing. But yeah, it's pretty easy, guys. I highly recommend that you giving it a shot. This same method works on whatever size filter you're thinking about making. I mean, you could use this same method on like a big trash can. Come in the top, and basically what you do is you'll have it going down into one level of filtration to another level of filtration, and just have it going all the way down, and then on the bottom you just make another little hole, put the bulkhead, add that fitting, and that's it. So here we are right there. So I'm gonna have the hose coming up, going into there. Matter of fact, I could go all the way down because I have this little channel right here. And then so on this side, same deal, easy money. I learned this right here from Joey, King of DIY. I don't know if you guys watch his channel, but he has a really good channel. He's so informative and has a book to prove it. But yeah, check him out if you haven't checked him out. King of DIY. I've gotten a lot of tips from him. All right, so there we are. Got that part. So this one's too big. That one's too big. So maybe a little something. Nope, that's too big too. So let's see what fittings I got over here for me. Okay, it's a little tight. So with this one, ideally, I would want the hole to be as big as I could have it, right? But I don't have the fitting here, so I'm going to use what I have. So since I'm doing it like this, so check it out. So I'm going to go just right into there. And even then, the hole is still bigger. I'm sorry. So look, this is what we're doing. So I don't have the fitting, which I would basically want it threaded on there so I could keep that same diameter. So it's going to be a little bit shorter, such as that, just like that right there. It'll still work. But with me doing it this way, let's put it up here. With me doing it like that, I'm actually going to cement around that to make the bond. And let's see. And then so basically, I need some pipe. And it's only working out like this, guys, because I didn't go to the store to grab everything I need. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. If I can't, I can't. But if I can, I'll make something happen. And it's looking a little grimy. It's not looking too good. Yeah, it's not looking too good, guys. I may have to head to the store and grab some things. See, that don't even fit. I could make that fit, but I don't want to force it. All right, so right back. All right, guys, so I had to do a whole lot, had to clean up some stuff, had to find what I needed, and I did. So didn't need to go to the store. And this is what we're going to do with it, just like this. So it has a little downward slope. About to hit it with this cement that I was telling you about. I'm not going to hit it with the primer. That's what the purple one is. I'm about to just hit this with this cement so we can lock that in place. This smells really bad. So could you see? You can't see it. Sorry, guys. All right, let me come on this side. So putting that on the inside. Put a little bit around the outside of this too, just to make sure I get a good bond. And I want it at like a little angle, just like that. It's a little unorthodox. Usually I just have it drop straight down, but the way I have this tank set up, it'll work better with it being like that. So that's how that's gonna look. Coming along nicely. So I already found the hoses for that side. Let me find my, so look, check this out. So I got this hose right here, old one, and I have this shut off. So that's gonna be helpful right there. So what I'll do is, I have this going down, straight into the tank, and if I need to shut it off, I could do so. Let me grab the pump right here. Easy peasy. It's a little pump. Oh, guys, so I'll have to cut this. I'll have to cut this hose to fit this pump. But we are good. We're golden, actually. We are so golden. And then I'm actually going to use, don't laugh, but I'm going to use a zip tie to secure it. So obviously this is way too big. So watch this. So if I didn't want to use the shut off, the thing is, so if I didn't want to use the shut off, I wouldn't even need to do that. But you know what? I really think I want that shut off. I think that'd make it easier for me. So just cut that. And then just like this. And then I'm going to put a zip tie around that to keep it locked in place. I don't know if you knew a zip tie would work, but it will. It most certainly will work. Take your pliers so you can get a real snug, guys. That's good. See, break it right off. That's not going nowhere. So here we are. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to actually need to warm up this guy right here to get him get a little bit more softer so I can fit it on there. And then I'm going to hit that side with a zip tie. And then we're good to go. So I got a couple of things. That I need to do real quick before we continue with this video. So let me go ahead and do that before we continue on. So I'm not holding you guys up. I hope you're learning something. Hope you're enjoying this video. I also have this filter stock that I might be able to use in some way, shape, form, fashion. But and then I also bought this filter floss right here, and even have these. So we're pretty good, guys. We're in really good shape. Got a couple more things I gotta do real quick. Grab the heat gun, and I still gotta set that in place. Gotta move the light over a bit. Still got some things to do. I'll be right back. All right. So going up high with it, I use these right here, these clamps, instead to go into that portion of it. I just think that it makes way more sense to do it that way. You don't want to run the risk of it leaking above the tank, because then it's going to drip down the tank, etc., etc. So I know you've seen me do this before in the past. So it's just basically warming this up. First I'm going to put this on that side, just like that. Warm it up real good, just until it gets soft. Make sure you don't melt it. There we go. All right, so let's see if that's good enough. Hopefully it is. You know, checking is never cheating, so let's see. Okay, looking good. Yeah, perfect, perfect. So now that I have that on there, then I put that clamp, tighten it just like this. All right, so we're good to go. Pump goes inside the tank. I'll grab this camera for you. So here we are. The pump is going to go inside the tank right there, pump up into there, go through each of these baskets. Still got to put the media in there, and it's going to come right back out that side right there. So we are really looking good, guys. So now I just need to move some stuff out the way, make room for this piece of wood. This right here, it's a piece of door from a previous job that I've done. So It's not gonna fit. Oh, it fits. All right, so I still need to get up there. Never mind. Still need to move this out the way a bit. It's all good. Just like that. Easy enough. Easy peasy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So that went a lot easier than I thought it would. Now I just need to move my FX4 hoses out the way. They're not doing us any good right here anyway, since it doesn't work. We putting the TFC cleave up here. All right. Turtle been without filtration for a while now. Man, I just did a water change on this tank yesterday, but with the filter being off for so long, you couldn't even tell. Especially since we no longer have the FX4 going. So probably gonna have to do a cleaning, regretfully. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when the water just shoots out of the canister filter? The pressure just pushes it out. I hate when that happens. I hate it even more when it's on a filter that's broke. Damn. Damn. Still, a whole lot of water coming out of a broke filter. So moving forward, I may go ahead and still get this fixed. Never know when I might need it, and for 80 bucks, you know, this filter was like $240, so probably the reason why it was $240, guys, to be honest, because that was one hell of a discount. So moving forward, and it's empty. That's the thing. There's really no water in that. It's pretty empty. Minus what was in it that just came out. So I'll probably get that bad boy up and running. That's just how I like to roll. All right, got it out. Got it out, guys. Struggle real. Whew. If you're not sweating when you're doing this work, you're not working hard enough. You got to get a sweat in. So let me go and put these somewhere real quick. And it's hot in here. I'm about to open up this window. I don't think they're doing work out there anymore. All right, all right. Making headway, making headway. Okay, so now let me go ahead and, that's gonna be, let's go. Yeah, I had to keep that position the way I wanted to position anyway. So here we go. Let's put this up there. I know it's not pretty, but it's gonna work. It's gonna serve its purpose. Woo! That's a big piece of wood, guys. That is a big piece of wood. So, all right. Got that up there. So we got a problem. We got a problem on our hands right now. Trying to get both of these lights. Oh, maybe still got a problem. Okay, so this piece of wood right here is just too long. Maybe what I could do is, watch this. So you guys can't really see. This is, I wish I had the help to record on this one. So now the light is gonna be on like that. Turn it around, but that works much better for what I need. Nothing changes. There we go. Now I just gotta get that around. One man army. One man army, baby. We gonna get it done. Woo! This 150 is a tall tank, guys, I'm telling you. But look, there we go. Let there be light. Let there be light. Put that around like that. There we are. And then watch this bad boy right here. So like I said, we're gonna grab this camera in just a second. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just like that. Ha ha ha. So that's how we working it like that. Need to be able to plug it in, so you really kind of gotta shoot it like that. Or it's not gonna reach. I need a little extension cord. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Now we talking. So I'll put it like that right there, guys. Straight up. Yep. Cord's in the water. Water's up under my sleeve. Here we go. We got that extension cord for it. All right. And like I said, gotta get the media in there. Gotta get the filter floss in there. We got a turtle hiding. All right, so there goes a moment of truth, guys. We about to go ahead and plug this bad boy up. Here we go. We got water. We got that water. Moment of truth. All right, guys. It's been a long one. Thank you for sticking with me. We got water going. Here we go. You see it? No leaks, baby. Now we just want to see this water come back out. Even turn it to an angle so it's no kink, so the flow is good. So we just need to see the water come out. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. There we go. First set of water. Come on now. If I'm not feeling the flow, I'm definitely gonna hook up a bigger pump. That's a little guy, that pump is small. But there's no leaks. That's really what I needed to see. Let me go ahead and finish this up, guys. When I'm done, we're gonna have our media in here, our polyfill. Look at the water. I gotta get a better angle anyway. How you back? All right, guys, so we are all done. This is day 2. Took me a long time this morning to get everything finished up, but I didn't want to bring it along for that process. Didn't want to drag it along. So we have it set up right here. I cleaned the tank. That's why it's looking a little cloudy, because yesterday the turtle stirred up all the detritus, everything, and it made it real dirty, or made it look real dirty. So I wanted to try to get it looking its best for you guys. Clean the filters, changed up the rock structure right here for her. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you what we got going on over here. And again, all it took for me to do this build, first let me show you. All right, minus the weight. Let me move the weight out the way. All right, so what I ended up doing was I changed out this hose right here because I kept having a small little leak right where the little shutoff valve was. So I removed that, put a clear hose. I made it longer just in case I want to move the pump around the tank. I have some, I have a little bit of leeway with that. No issues there. And then coming over here, I kept having a noise, maybe like the back pressure, when I threw another elbow on this end over here on the outtake. So what I did was I just decided to put a T on there, and then I ran 2 more 3/4 of an inch PVC, and one is going back behind the rock structure, which is good, creating flow back there, so all that detritus and everything don't sit back there, and then another one coming right here in the front. So you could essentially do this any way you like. You could have looped around and came back over here to this side, whatever you wanted to do. But this is the situation that I decided to go with. It will work for the time being. It's only going to be like this for a couple months. Once we get up out of here, you know, it's going to be some very big changes going on with all the tanks, all the inhabitants, everything that's going on. So stay tuned for that. But here she is. Oh yeah, also moved over this circulation pump right here. Well, it's not really a circulation pump, but I'm using it like a circulation pump. So basically, usually a sponge is on this end right here. I could put it back on if I want to, but it gets clogged up really fast because she's pretty messy. And then it pushes the water out. So what I wanted to do was, since I had to move the input and the output right here, which is right there, from the filter down, canister filter down below, I wanted to add this little pump right here to push any of the debris or any of the detritus, anything like that that accumulates on this side that she stirs up. I wanted to push towards the input over there. So that's the situation, guys. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if what you think about it. Oh, I didn't show you the top. So look at this. Look at that. So it's already doing its job. So this whole basket right here is all filter floss loaded up. Remember I told you I got the filter pads and everything as well from Home Depot. Actually, it was Lowe's. Got the filter pads and everything as well from Lowe's. So I cut it up, put it right there in between, and then like I said, all the lava rock right there. So easy to clean, pull out the baskets, clean it, easy to clean, pull out the baskets for the lava rock, clean it, pull out the baskets for the filter floss, clean it, no problem at all. So simple, so easy. This right here is probably, it might be like a $10 planter box. You can use any size you want. Remember, I have these smaller ones over here. I think this is only like $5. But the bulkheads were a little costly, depending on where you get them from. I only say costly because it's so simple. I mean, I think I probably paid like, maybe I'll take that back. They weren't costly. They're only like $6 probably for each one. So maybe like $12. So let's just say $10, $12 for those bulkheads. For the hose, another $8. The fittings and everything, another 20. Not another 20. The pump itself was actually, I've had that for quite a long time. That's on you. You can probably get one off Amazon for another 20 bucks. Probably cheaper than that actually, maybe like $10. Plus the baskets and the filter floss. So I would say everything together was probably like $60, 65 bucks. But you see how much water is actually going through this above the tank filter right here, guys. So I feel like it's doing really good. Really, really good. So, yeah. There it is, guys. I don't know if you think 60 bucks was a good, $65, let's just say 65. I don't know if you think that was a good deal for this, but it's basically replacing my FX4 canister filter. That thing is like $230 on sale, maybe like $280, $290 when it's not on sale. So I think that's a win. I think that was a good replacement right there, guys. So I'll keep you guys posted, and obviously certain things will make this a little bit cheaper. If you went with something like this, you probably, I mean, I've done these probably for, you know, 25 bucks. It's cheaper. So anyway, all right. So anyway, that about wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Get out there, try things for yourself. You can modify something like this any way you choose. You can make it cheaper. You can make it more expensive. You can make it more high tech, whatever you choose. But I just wanted to do something a little bit different for you guys. I know I had some requests a while back on doing another one of these above the tank sumps right here. And so here it is. Like I said, something like this could work on this 150, or you can do something like this on 300 gallon. You know, it's really up to you. It's just based on the size of the tote that you decide to use. I mean, we could have gone cheaper and got just some plastic totes. So like I said, you can modify this build any way you want to be tailored to what you want to spend. But again, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow my Facebook page, The Fish Corner. Follow me on TikTok, The Fish Corner. And until next time, guys, peace.
Damn, this looks good, babe. Beast. Hand feeding your pet. Good TikTok video. All I hear is more, 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 more.
Right. Alright, I don't know how many she got, but gotta try to get the other one somehow. I'll even have that little footage at the end of the video.
Yeah, let me just get how you did this.